Here's my little 2 cents about our Master-in-Chief putting the deploying military, especially the National Guard, which I agree the National Guard is to guard the nation. But here's what's wrong with it. In the military, you're not trained to enforce laws. You're trained to take lives, to secure areas. To secure areas by taking lives, if necessary. In the military, there is no arresting, there is no judicial system, there is no executive system. You have battalions, platoons, squads, squad leaders. Usually have a squad leader who is a little bit more advanced, a little bit more time in the service, a little bit more training. But then your squad usually consists of a handful of 18, 19, and 20-year-old men and women. But if you ask me, the worst part about it is that they only train 1 weekend per month and 2 weeks out of the year. And for that 1 weekend a month, it's not like they're doing 24-hour absolute training. Police officers are in a 24-hour-a-day mindset of law enforcement. Not that they want to be, but when you're in that type of job, you can't leave your work at home. It goes with you in your head, in your brain, in your dreams. Your friends are police officers, and that's what you discuss. When you're in the National Guard, it's not the case. So it's like martial arts. When you take martial arts seriously, you're always training. You're always in that mindset. You're always practicing. You're always preparing. Or a chef, a really good chef. You're always thinking, how can I make the food better? You're always focused on what you're doing. Now in the National Guard, you might be a plumber. You might be an electrician. You might be a realtor, a lawyer, or a doctor. But 1 weekend per month, you suit up and go do some semi-training, which is fantastic. But you are not in the 24-hour-a-day mindset of your tasks at hand, of muzzle awareness. You're not used to counting your rounds. You're not used to judging the distance between targets. You're not used to radio chatter. You've probably never been in a situation of receiving live fire, which could happen. And then what happens? And unfortunately, for the last 30 years, all these young men and women, mostly men, have been playing Call of Duty. And that is nothing like combat. You might think it is, but in the real situation, is chaos. And how do you react to chaos is everything. Do you maintain control? Situational awareness? I don't know. I've never been in the National Guard, but I've been in the Marines. And I've been a police officer. And now I'm neither. That's what's up. We're in trouble. We need to focus. We need to pray. Pray for peace. That's it. Pray for peace. Pray for the destruction of evil. God bless.